What is up, guys? MACABESPEED coming at ya. Great follow-up episode today on the long-awaited S45 Mini. Very first time I took this out to the range, I had significant problems. After editing the footage, after watching the footage, and after giving myself a healthy dose of honesty, I do think that the reason the valve pin broke in my case was because of the fact that it was dry-fired previously to ensure a clear barrel. If I hadn't done that, in the name of safety, I don't know, it might have held together a little bit better for us. Today I'd like to see if we can get a higher level of performance than we saw previously and just get the data. Followed closely by moving out to the 10 or 15 yard mark and hopefully doing some scoot and shoot tactical shooting for you guys. This little package is absolutely at home in that 3-gun style engagement, and I think that we're going to go ahead and try and make our best shot today. Let's start out today by getting it over the crony and seeing what kind of energy we can get with the Texoma Precision Pellet hollow skirt rounds. Now, Jim's put a lot of effort and time into these rounds, and they're an approved ammunition, so I expect nothing but success today, guys. Let's get right into it. All right, guys, as you can see, this one has the S45 Mini kit with a very cool attachment under here. I just felt like an added foregrip up front was going to give me that extra leverage and ability to choke up on it, which should hopefully allow me to get some extra precision and control out of this thing when I really go for those fast-paced shots, guys. Let's get right into it. Metal-backed magazines, also from Texoma Precision Pellets. Super sick, super tested. Oh, yes! It's been too long. Now, if you notice, there's no optic on top of this, which means we're going to be using the fiber optic sight only, and I do hope to be able to connect. We'll see exactly what we're hitting on the board, see exactly what kind of energy we're making, and then see if we can't group it out. Fire. Looks like we are right there at the 6 o'clock position, about 6 inches low, 722. This is almost making the same energy that my full-size S45 version makes. God, what a gratifying experience. Trigger did not reset immediately. .664 on that last shot. I started having so much fun, I forgot to list off the energy. God, I hate it when that happens, but you know what? Every single one of those rounds ended up on a 12x12 target at 25 yards, proving the effectiveness of the fiber optic sight. I'm gonna go ahead and look at the pressure and just throw a few more rounds downrange to ensure the function before we really start to put it through its paces. Looking at about 3,500 PSI. This is a f***ing monster.
It's definitely the loudest thing that's been on this range, dude.
Yeah, this is a monster.
It really is, dude.
And you know what? If it just keeps continuing to do what it's doing right now all day long, that's okay. I don't need to be hole on hole, right? I mean, realistically, that's not what this is for. This is a f***ing hitter, and if I can just get all of them on a 12x12 at 25,
yeah, dude, that's it.
Yeah. Especially with the amount of energy that's being dumped down there with the small barrel to boot, right? It's a recipe for success.
I wouldn't try taking it to 50 with those iron. Yeah.
Oh, no way. No, I need a scope. I can't see good. I have a restriction on my license. Do not kid yourself. Do not think that you are tougher than the machine. Do wear hearing protection. I cannot stress this enough. Do wear hearing protection. It's equally as loud as a firearm. .667, 662, bullseye 648, 638, 631, 619, and we are out of ammo. God, I love it today. This is working exactly the way Ben said it was gonna. Wow, it's like, honestly, when I start to mess with the S45s, I always have a little bit of apprehension because of my previous experiences having failures on the range. But today is a completely opposite experience for me, not only making all the right noises, but also delivering energy and accuracy at a 25-yard range. I'm beyond happy at this point. Let's check our pressure. We're looking like we're just under the 3,000 PSI mark, which means I'm gonna go ahead and give it hell for one more magazine. Kind of holding it in place with my thumb, giving it the click clack. .601. .600. 605. 573. 577. Final shot coming across the board at 567, 350 cc's, 18 lethal energy shots downrange on target in a 12x12 area. I cannot be more happy with this. This is what S45 Mini ownership is all about. Power, repeatability, shot count, and energy. Because for whatever reason, all my stars have aligned today, and this thing is working in its absolutely factory intended format, I think that I am not going to waste any more of my air charge, nor my ammunition, nor your time shooting stupid groups. I hate groups. If you know my channel, I absolutely fucking hate groups. I do like gongs, and I do want to give you that in spades today. Let's go. Hell yeah!
Were you fucking using that?
I was all on this and I was aiming right here.
Yeah.
These are the only three it looked like went offside. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, gentlemen, it hasn't been too terribly often that we've gotten the bright rays of the California sun on our back in the last 2 months. But today seems like it's an absolutely perfect day to continue the good testing that we've gotten so far with the S45 Mini. Honestly, as happy as this thing's making me, there's no way I could end this episode without at least trying my very best to give you guys a little bit of shoot and scoot action. Let's get right into it. Go. Okay, so no movement whatsoever there. Let's go ahead and make the attempt at moving from left to right. Totally nervous about stepping in the mud puddle. What a puss. Mulligan, I gotta do it over. Let's try it let's try it right to left. That's it. Go. Go. Alright guys, we've run through a few magazines and we're all the way down to 1800 PSI here. This thing is functioning absolutely flawlessly, even though my... Stock legally. This S45 Mini is performing absolutely exemplary today, even though my skill set is just not working as well as the machine itself. I know I need more improvement and work as far as the tactical shooting is concerned, but if you don't get out here and put yourself through the paces, you're never going to make that improvement. I don't want to put this thing in the position of doing the full auto move because of the pressure again, so I'm going to go ahead and respect the machine, which is kind of contrary for my channel at this point. But you know, I think that it's the best for everybody involved. Having seen the disappointment of that broken valve pin the first time that we were out, versus the absolute stellar success that we've had today, I think it just points to one thing. If your knowledge level and respect level for the machine is there, the machine is going to perform reliably for you. I think it's a great place to go ahead and end today's episode. But if you like today's episode, give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more content like this, make sure you subscribe for more. With that notifications button so you can stay current on the channel, as well as when these videos come out. If you really like this episode, make sure you share it so somebody else can see it. And I'll catch you boys in the next one.